My name's Dr. Lucy, world-renowned scientist. As I take a temporary hiatus from my usual practice of anatomical science, I'll be dipping my toes into a different type of science. Cooking! Come with me as I share with you my favorite recipes and most exquisite late-night yummies. Put on an apron. It's about to get evil. Today I'll be cooking something so warm and cozy, you'll think you were right back in your mother's birth hole. Today I'll be cooking a soup. And not just any soup, chicken noodle soup. Let's get into it. What's a good chicken noodle soup without chicken? What in the... And today it's gonna be 4 chicken thighs. Bone in, skin on. Let's get that pan hot. You want it hot, because we're gonna sear these. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crisp up both sides. It's gonna be a pan sear. And I'm gonna pull them off once they're good and crispy, and I'm gonna let them sit. What's a hot pan without a little oil? Good. Now that that's good and greased up, time to go in with my legs. That's what you wanna hear. You wanna hear the good sizzle. Oh yeah. When the skin gets nice and crispy, that's called a good rendering. I need a new glove. You can hear the ocean. Oh yeah, that's getting some good color on it. You know how much I like my colors. Ah yes. Marvelous. Wonderful. Exquisite. That's good to be good flavor right there, ladies and folks. Now, once these are good and creepy, I'm going to pull them off, let them sit, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of butter, and then the trifecta. Carrot, onion, celery, garlic. I'll let those sweat down, do their thing, and then I'm going to go back in with the chicken, cover it with water, and let it cook out for the rest of the time. In my downtime, I've been learning magic tricks. Now that these are good and crispy, time to let them rest. Now for our vegetables. I'm going to start with the carrot. I like to peel my carrot before I chop. Ah, it's so smooth, isn't it? It's like shaving a baby lamb. It's like when my father used to shave my eyebrows. You want to cut them into little round penny-sized pieces. When it starts to get big like that, I like to chop it in half and go right down the middle. Do another chop. That's good. Yeah, that's that good juice. Chop and keep chopping. That's the right amount of carrot that you want. 2 celery sticks. Yeah. Boy, am I hungry. I should have ordered a pizza. That'll do. Back when I was just a boy, I used to only eat chicken noodle soup. Oh yes, it was back in the Dust Bowl days. Back when all we had was chickens and carrots and celery. Ah yes. That's a good onion. So far, no burning of the eyes. Thank God. Time to go in with a little butter before we throw in our vegetables. Yes, it sizzles. Some people like to go in with flour, but not me. My tummy doesn't allow it. Bad things happen. Boom! In. Yes! Now that's a pot of vegetables that I respect. Oh yeah, get everything nice and coated evenly. Make sure that guy knows that guy. Make sure that guy's familiar with that guy. Now you don't want to let this get too hot. Just a nice simmer. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to really cook. You just want it to sweat. Become a little translucent. Translucent. Why, hello. That's gonna be good. Yeah. Get that going nice and good. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of garlic. Today I'm using my good old trusty press. Come take a look. Ready now? Steady, steady. This moves quick. Boom! Grab a little more garlic, however much you can fit. Jam it in there. Push. Give it a good push. And yeah! Good. Scrape it off. Oh, yeah. This is how I trim the hedges. And that, folks, is your base for one hell of a chicken noodle soup. I'm going to let that sit for a bit. We'll be right back. Let's throw some spices in here. We'll begin with some salt, a little bit of pepper. Now some garlic powder. Yes. Lemon pepper. A little oregano. Hey cameraman, do you have the time? No, wait a second. I have the time. Ha ha ha. Holy shit. And of course, my secret weapon, smoked paprika. For color and flavor. And give that a swirl. Oh, wow. The smell is off the charts. You remember that one time I pan-seared those chicken thighs? Well, guess what? They're back! I'm gonna throw them right here on top of our vegetables. Boom. Boom. And here's a secret for you. That juice goes right in. You hear it? And now here's the deal. I'm gonna come on top of this with a little bit of water. Just enough to cover it. Beautiful. I'm gonna turn that dial up way high. And once this comes to a boil, I'll cover it, turn it down to a simmer, and let it cook for 1,080 seconds. Or if you're old school, 18 minutes. Now don't forget your Uncle Lucy's one rule. Keep the kitchen clean. Keep the kitchen clean. You never know who's gonna come and cook. It could be your Uncle Lucy. These puppies are ready to pull. Ah, yes. Practically falling apart. Now I'll put these to the side. And it's time I come in with my chicken broth. Now I'm gonna go in with about 3 to 4 cups. Ah, yeah. And I'm gonna simultaneously turn the heat back up to high. Yeah. I'm gonna go in with my egg noodle. Today I'm gonna keep it OG, traditional. While that does its thing, I'm gonna shred the chicken with my claws. You should wait for the chicken to cool down so you don't burn your f***ing fingers! Now you can use chicken breast or you can use chicken thigh. I like a chicken thigh because it's got a little more fat on it. Great, now that our chicken's good and shredded, I'm gonna wait for our noodles to boil and then this chicken's going right back in. Ah! Son of a bitch. Very close. It's got a little spice to it. Must be the paprika. For the remaining 2 minutes, I'm gonna go back in with my chicken. Talk about a meal. Grandma ain't got shit on me. Now, to make this dish creamy, I'm gonna go in with my secret ingredient that not even my neighbor knows. It's cream! Ah, time to go in. Yes. Yes! Oh, wow. That's a lot of cream. 2 more things to throw in, and we've got ourselves dinner. You know the drill, folks. Time to chop some parsley. I learned this technique from a samurai friend of mine. Except he wasn't doing it with parsley, he was doing it with heads. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Almost makes you want to cry, doesn't it? And last but not least, a lemon. This is one whole lemon, ladies and gentlemen. Top that off with a touch of oil. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen at this week's episode. I'll see you next week. Come to a boil, I'm gonna. Whoa! You kind of just snuck up on me there. It's a sewer cat. Here's a cracker, little fella. Everybody's a critic. How do you do? Have you come for some soup? Everybody eats in my house. Even a feral cat.